Adnan Ali, a now former Greater Manchester Police Constable, has been jailed by Liverpool Crown Court after being found guilty of abusing his position as a police cadet trainer to sexually assault teenage police cadets. And to be honest, I thought that was just part of the training anyway. Teach them how to do it before they become plods so that they know what they're doing to other people's kids. Liverpool Crown Court heard how Adnan used the cadet training programme as a grooming playground where he carried out 5 sexual assaults on a 16-year-old boy and 2 girls whose ages weren't disclosed. Ali became leader of Trafford Police Cadets in 2013 after suffering PTSD following a knife injury whilst on duty. He was based at Stretford, where the cadet unit grew to about 130 cadets, said to be the largest group in Greater Manchester. Ali was arrested in October 2018 after the force received a complaint that he had been behaving inappropriately towards a 16-year-old boy. His devices were seized and analysed, and police found thousands of messages and identified more victims. The sexual assaults involved touching a girl cadet inappropriately while giving her a lift home and kissing another in his room while they were away at a camp. The boy had his shoulders rubbed by Ali before his genitals were touched over his clothing whilst they were together in an apprenticeship office. Fucking hell, it must have been like a pick and mix for the sick fuck. Along with sending inappropriate messages, Ali sent inappropriate images before asking his victims to send him some of them in return. One of the messages read out in court said, "Just lay in bed, wish you were here, kiss kiss." And another said, "Wish you were in the bath with me." Ali's behaviour was described as a breach of trust. No shit. As he abused the disparity in power between himself and his victims, with many of the cadets coming from disadvantaged backgrounds or broken homes. And White KC, prosecuting, described Ali's actions as a form of grooming and that he enjoyed the power disparity between himself and his victims, knowing that they relied upon his good voice for advancement. Jane Osborne KC, defending, said that her client's actions were an inherent abuse of trust, but argued the offending in Ali's case was less serious than in many senior misconduct cases. Less serious? Are you fucking kidding me? She told the court that Ali had no previous convictions and had many good character references from members of the public and his colleagues. Now that would only be because he hadn't been caught up until that point. Sentencing Ali, Judge Dennis Watson KC told him, "You are in a highly trusted position. The senior officer responsible for the cadet scheme changed frequently, so you were in day-to-day control of the scheme. As you were in charge, you ignored the guidelines as you thought they didn't apply to you. You behaved in the most disgraceful way and relentlessly messaged the young people. It was a gross abuse of power and a gross abuse of trust. The impact on these individuals is considerable." Now, Ali had already been dismissed from Greater Manchester Police back in April 2022, but that outcome was not released until the court case was over this week, so as to not prejudice proceedings. Adnan Ali has now been sentenced to 5 years in jail. Thankfully not suspended for misconduct in public office and for the 5 sexual assaults. Of course, Greater Manchester Police tried to mitigate their own failings by condemning the actions of Ali and praising the victims for coming forward in their typical word salad way, so I won't repeat that garbage, but let's at least be glad that another one has gone, although for each one outed, another one will take their place.